Alrighty. Hello, I'm the Zombie Prince, Dear Ambrose, resurrected for another stream of fun. I've been listening to this Pumpkin music while I've been setting up everything, and my word, it is very addictive. But it is super, super earwormy too. It just gets stuck in my head. I love the way that Pumpkin looks. It's very Minish Cap, or Legend of Zelda Minish Cap meets Frontier Village from Xenoblade Chronicles. And anything that reminds me of anything Xenoblade related, I am absolutely going to love. Speaking of Xenoblade, Agat. Oh, that was, there's a blade named that in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. She was actually pretty cool. She wasn't my favorite blade, but she was cool. I love how I'm just, like, immediately robbing the Punkles instead of, you know, going along with everything and, you know, doing the, you know, progressing through it normally. I'm just immediately stealing the collectibles. I'm the protagonist of this game. I can steal the collectibles. Don't steal collectibles, kids. Not in the real... What is this? Is this some sort of, like, necklace? This is cool. Okay, no, I need to stop. I need to talk to the actual Punkles. Hold it right there. Are you some kind of wolf? You can't be an ordinary wolf if you got in a plankton like this. We demand that you introduce yourself. That's weird. We can usually understand animals. I have no idea what's going on inside this wolf's head. But this strange makeup and the divine instrument looks so... I feel like I've seen them somewhere before, too. Hold it right there. I remember where I recognize you from. You look just like the wolf in the scroll at old Ishaku's house. Does that mean you're a friend of our chief Ishaku? I thought so. Then I suppose we better let you in. This is the home of Ishaku, chief of the Punkles. He's resting inside at the moment. Please go in. He's old and has become quite weak. His eyes are particularly bad, so keep that in mind. Make sure you don't give him any trouble. An old man in a Japanese game. Yeah, this is... he's totally gonna be weak and frail.
I recognize that smell. Who's there? No, it can't be. But I'd know that bark anywhere. You must be... Ami? Ami! It is you! When you departed this world after that brutal battle, I never imagined I would see you again. My eyes have started to fail me in my old age, but I can sense it. I can sense the tears you're trying to hide, too. Yes, go ahead and ignore me. That's the Ami I know. I don't know how you managed to make yourself so small, but that rudeness of yours leaves me in no doubt of who you are. No longer the young boy you remember me as, Ami. I've grown to become the leader of Bogton. Yes, I'm the legendary swordsman Ishaku.
Legendary swordsman, Ishaku. Self-proclaimed.
I've gone up in the world since we last met, wouldn't you say? You can give me that look, but I know you're impressed. But really, I'm sensing something about you that worries me. Your divine powers have weakened considerably. I assume you haven't retrieved all 13 of them yet, have you? Things have certainly changed since we last fought together. People no longer have faith in the gods like they used to. So I suppose it's only been expected that you're weaker now. It's sad to see you without your old strength. But let me tell you straight, Ami, in your current state, you can't possibly fight off the powers of darkness. So tell me, don't you have a companion traveling with you this time? Is that a no? You mean you came all this way alone? I wasn't expecting to see you with anyone in particular, mind you. Oh, well, never mind. It's no big deal. Ami, I'm sure you already know this, but in your current state, you can't defeat the ruler of darkness. We Punkles always knew that darkness would one day come. That's why we've been training to be celestial envoys. You seem to have forgotten absolutely everything. Celestial envoys are messengers of the gods. The gods cannot live on unless people believe in them. We Punkles are the only ones who can communicate with gods. And we train as artists to teach the world of their divine powers. Then only the very best of us are chosen to be given the honor. The honor of being named a Celestial Envoy. I was the 6th Celestial Envoy when I traveled with you, but I'm old now and I'm not as strong as I used to be. So I decided to take everything that I've learned and teach it to my people. I've been very strict, but it's paid off. And now almost all of them have what it takes to be a Celestial Envoy. So, Ami, take a look around the village and talk to them. It's up to you to decide who will be the 7th Celestial Envoy. Whoever you choose will accompany you on your journey. Their amazing paintings will show the world your divine power. If people believe in you, your powers are sure to return. Then, and only then, will you be able to defeat the darkness. He went from... Wait a minute, I want to look at that again. That artwork looks sick. That's beautiful art. Oh, Amaterasu. Wow, that's awesome. That's so pretty. Then again, I'm just going to be absolutely gushing over the art style of this game for the entire thing. Which is kind of sad because we're almost done with it. I think a few more... Actually, I don't want to say that because I don't know how long it'll take to actually finish it. Obviously, you know, not tonight, but eventually it will be done. What an unusual customer. Say, you're a god, aren't you? We hardly see you here, we hardly see any here these days. Listen up, Wolfie. I collect things. I collect things I find in the forest. It's sort of a hobby. You wanna play shop with me? It's a pretty serious game. Do some shopping? What do we... Really? There's another glaive that I can buy? Do I even have anything to sell? Oh, I do. Yay, money! Not enough. I'm about 1/3 of the way there. Although... Actually, I'm going to move this down just a hair, back to where it should be. I had it moved up for zombies, but apparently I never reset it. Actually, I don't think I've played a console game since then, so... Hey, you're a wolf! How'd you manage to get into the village? It must be fun playing outside. I wish I could, but I have to practice painting the whole time. All of us here are given lessons by the village elder Ishaku. He can be really strict sometimes. I've got a long way to go before I become a great artist. Well, I could paint like Isun, then I'd be able to help the gods. Ooh, Isun. I love Isun. You know, this... I don't want to spoil it, so I'll keep my mouth shut for a while. But, yeah, I'll hold that thought. Can I please use my vine? Thank you. I love the Pongton music. Although it has kind of been overused in a lot of memes, which is funny because I always recognize it. It's always weird hearing a song that you recognize. Can I? What is the point of that water spout then if you can just vine up here? Why would they have both? Also, does it even make sense that there would be this small of Kutani Patari? I don't know why I keep saying pottery so weird. It's pottery, it's not patari. I'm trying to pronounce it like it was Japanese, but it's not. Kutani is, but pottery isn't. Actually, I don't know what... There we go. I don't know where the word pottery originates from. Like, I don't know if it's a Latin term or if it's something that was, like, adopted from another language into Latin and subsequently English. That would be interesting to learn someday, but obviously not right now, because while interesting, I don't think it would be interesting for really anybody but me. And what do you have to say? Hotaru. Wow, we don't usually get animals here. The trees in this forest give off a strange pollen. Most animals and monsters stay away because they don't like it. We're lucky because it's kept our village safe over the years. There have been more monsters on the prowl lately, though. They're starting to come deeper and deeper into the forest.
You're a bit small for a wolf and have some strange markings. But you don't seem to be a bad wolf, which is all that counts. I misread that at first, and that's why I kind of had to slow down for a second. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait a second. There's no way that this is what I think it is, right? There's no way that this is a clover. Oh my gosh, it is. I love it when they play with the actual size of things. Because right now we're small enough to fit into Pumpkin. And that clover is normal sized. And honestly, that's one of my favorite things about The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. And that's why I love that game so much. Oops. Okay, good, I can save myself. That's why I love that game so much, is because, you know, there are times when you get to zoom in and really see what it's like to be from the Minish size in that game. And I love it. Oh, right, we have this ability. You know, I feel like Water Spout works a lot better with the water tablet. Because, I mean, half the time, I feel like when you're swimming in the water, you know, it tends to not work as well. What in the world is this place? What is this place? Power Slash? Okay, yep, that's Isun. I guarantee that that's Isun's workshop. Isun! Just given the content of the paintings and the drawings. Ooh, who are you? Mrs. Seal. Hmm? Look at your white fur and all those strange red markings. If I'm not mistaken, you're a Matarasu. Eh? No, there's no mistaking it. Oh, thank you for the raid. Welcome! Ishaku said you left the land of the living long ago, but here you are. Whatever have you been doing all this time? I suppose there's no point in questioning you, dear. Oh, I gotta do... Now then, I think I can hazard a guess as to why you're here. No doubt you want to make... What? You want me to make your seal like I did 100 years ago? My seal crafting is unrivaled. I suppose you remember that, huh? Who even... Seal craftsman Miss Seal. See, I like how they're referencing, you know, things from 100 years ago, but obviously Amaterasu wasn't 100 years ago. That was Shiranui. So I like how it's kind of giving you the questions. Well, I'd gladly make you one, of course. Oh, thank you for the follow! Well, I'd gladly make you one, of course, but I can't give a big discount just because you're a god. The best price I can offer you is 99,999 yen. That's as low as I can go. I'd say it's a real bargain considering my skills. Pay the No! You're crazy! What? Crazy is passing up a great offer like this. Oh, you really want me to get you the seal? I don't know if 9,900 or 99,999 yen is cheap or expensive. Really, it is. It's the cost of a bike. I like that. I don't know if 99,999 yen is cheap or expensive, really, but I do know that you would get... I do know what you get with... I can't even read this. Anyway, I don't have time for idle chatter. Off you go now. I love Okami, it's a good game. I love it so much. It is really cool. I don't know if it's hair or if an actual hat. Also, I can't go into first person. Actually, there was more to say to that woman. Ah, heck. Alright, what else? Oh, what are you doing back here, Amaterasu? You look so desperate to get one of my seals, but the best price I can offer you is... Really? That's as low as I could go. I am not paying this. Why do you keep... Do I actually have to pay it? Wow. Okay, I guess I have to actually pay it. That sucks. But I'm not gonna pay it right now, because I don't know if I really need it, right now. Was that... snail? I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Oh, thank you for the follow. It is so weird hearing the Pongton music. Not in like a meme compilation. Have I ever talked to this person? A Pongton called Isun used to live here. And boy, he could paint. He was the grandson of the village elder. So he had painting lessons every single day. But the elder was too hard on him. He never praised his grandson, no matter how well he painted. One day, Isun decided he'd had enough. He and the elder had a big fight, and he left the village for good. More Isun lore. I love Isun. Oh, this. Oh, dang it, I don't remember the actual story behind this, but I know this is a Japanese thing, and I think it has to deal with, like, afterlife guiding stuff, if I remember right. I just read about this, like, a few months ago, and I don't remember it now. I think this was referenced in an anime or a game that I was watching, and I looked it up. Or I saw people online talking about it. Either way, I just heard about it, and I feel dumb for not remembering. The eggplant and cucumber? Zucchini? Not exactly sure what it's supposed to be. Also, I'm supposed to be... Have I gone in here? Oh, I haven't. Huh? You're a bit small for a wolf, aren't you? And it looks like you're wearing some kind of strange makeup. You're the first visitor in this village who isn't a punkle. My name's Mia. Pleased to meet you. Why are you getting a... Okay. You know, there was a lost child in the forest the other day. She wandered even deeper into the forest and disappeared through the spirit gate, looking almost possessed. Oh? The spirit gate is a relic that lies deeper inside the forest. It's a strange gate that takes you to another place and another time. But people say that opening the gate invites misfortune. We punkles always make sure we steer well clear of it. But when I saw the girl wandering deeper into the forest, I decided to follow her because I was worried about her. I saw the gate open the moment she stood before it. And then it was like she'd been swallowed up. Do you think I should tell the elder about this, Wolfie? Ah. Yeah, Mia really does have a cute design. I love the butterfly aesthetic. Alright, I don't know if I should talk to Ishaku again, or if I should go out and try to look for that gate. I mean, that's a good lead, because, I mean, the little girl is probably Lika, if I was to assume. And also, you know, if I know my video game storytelling.
What is it? Ignoring me again, are you? It doesn't matter. I can tell what you're thinking anyway. You're thinking about the spirit gate, aren't you?
Yes.
Only a fool would be interested in something like that. That loathsome gate invites misfortune, I tell you. If you open it, you'll be engulfed in a vile, sinister air. There's no reason in the world you'd ever need to open it. Anyway, it can be opened without my trusty sword, Denjin Maru. Never mind that. How's your search for a celestial envoy going? It must be hard to choose with all the talent here.
I love that Amaterasu just does not care. She just doesn't.
What? Is there something you want to tell me? Just for the record, I don't have a grandson anymore. That no-good rascal gave up on his training and ran away with one of my treasured paintings. He's no longer a grandson of mine, and I've washed my hands of him. I see you still disrespect your elders.
I'm pretty sure Ami would probably be older than you, Ishaku. She really is just... Ah, yes. Okay, he's just repeating the same thing. Oh, wait a minute. Isun has a sword? I can't remember Isun's sword all of a sudden. Don Komaru? For some reason I feel like it has something to do with Don in it. Dodekimaru? No, that's not right. What is Isun's sword's name? I feel dumb for not remembering it now. Wait a minute. The Spirit Gate. I remember this part of the game. Okay. Oh, this part of the game was so cool. You done yet? What? It looks like you want to say something. The Spirit Gate? Are you telling me Lika went through it? You're as easy to read as a book. Well, I ain't gonna go in there either. It's nothing but trouble. You have to go ask that old man Ishaku to be your guide.
Isun? Is that really you?
Who's there?
Isun.
Oh, I'm stupid. I did the wrong voice. Oops, now I'm embarrassed. Isun, it's me, Mia. Huh? Oh, Mia. So you finally come home. And I bet you've become a real celestial envoy. Just like Grandpa Ishaku and everyone knew you would be. But why won't you come into the village? Oh, I get it. You don't want to go see him, right? Put a cork in it. What? And what's with this celestial envoy business? Give me a break. What good would it do to become something like that? I'd rather live happy and carefree. I can't believe you'd say that. So, does that mean you won't paint anymore? We Ponkles are supposed to help people believe in the gods. Otherwise, well, the gods will remain forever powerless, remember? I said put a cork in it. If you like painting so much, go for it. But you can count me out. Go hawk your silly ideas and harebrained plans somewhere else. Isun! Go away! We're busy. We have urgent business beyond the Spirit Gate. What? Listen, I don't have time to help you with your boring old paintings. Let's get out of here, Ami. Isun, wait! Isun, are you really gonna find a little arena girl just by chance? Come on, Ami, we've wasted too much time here already. Let's go already! Did he say already twice, or did I misread? How in the world did I miss these guys, or were they not here last time? I'm trying to feed every animal. I know, at least I think that's... I'm not going for all achievements, but I am going for 100% of the game. So I am trying to, do everything that I can. Speaking of, I actually want to upgrade my astral pouch. Do I have enough to upgrade it twice? I did have enough to upgrade it twice. Nice. And I just realized I don't think I actually had two 1-ups the other day when I did the first Demon Gate trial. Inner Yoshpet. I love Yoshpet. It's probably one of my favorite areas of the game. It is, and the real world and place it is inspired by is not the happy, but I like the atmosphere of Yoshpet. Okay, Ami, the Spirit Gate is further on this way. Even we Ponkles hardly go that far into the forest. Nobody knows when it was made or even who made it. They say that opening the gate only invites disaster. Well, I doubt we'll find any curiosity seekers out there. After all, no one but the chief of the Ponko clan can open it. Plus, the road to the forest depths is like a maze. It's even more confusing than the part Kai guided us through. But if you're really bent on going through there, I'll be your guide. What's it gonna be, Ami? Head to the Spirit Gate? Of course. Okay, let's run full speed to the Spirit Gate. Now stick close to me, Furball. I don't want you getting lost. Full throttle, Ami, back at it again. This is a lot less... Oh, I don't like that these move. I don't like that these move. That is... I don't know, but for some reason... Ooh, chest. I don't know, but for some reason that is deeply unsettling, the fact that they moved. Oh, great. These are the things that took me so long the other day when I was here in Yoshpet Part 1? I don't really know what to call that. Outer Yoshpet? Outer Yoshpet. This is called Inner, so I guess it would make sense. Movement jump scare. Exactly, movement jump scare. It's just those tiny things that just, messing with something that you're familiar with that makes it so strange. I think that's why stuff like analog horror exists and is so effective on YouTube and the like. Because it's like, something that feels so familiar and there's just one thing off. That's also, I'd bet, why stuff like every Mario 64 copy is personalized took off. Because the idea of, that being super familiar, this thing that you've experienced hundreds or thousands of times, just that one minuscule detail being changed. There's also stuff like the Monument Mythos and the Mandela catalog that I've heard about that do similar... A stray bead? Is that counted counted as Yoshpet, or is that counted as a new area? That is counted as a new area. Okay. So there are 3 here in Inner Yoshpet. Come on, throw the fruit. Throw the fruit at me. No, don't slam into the ground. Throw the fruit. For real. Absolutely. My copy of Mario 64 had... I don't know. I can't even think of anything funny. I've heard a ton of the Mario 64 personalization things over the years. Which is weird, because it actually has been a few years since that was, started. Wow, that's, that makes me feel old all of a sudden. I'm getting really good at taking down these possessed trees. What in the world? Oh, it was I power slashed a demon scroll on accident? Oh, thank you. Ah. You obtained etched glass. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Ah, well... This could, I honestly don't know how long this Inner Yoshpet area is, but I hope I've got enough to get all the collectibles I need. Honestly, I'm doing it infinitely. I still don't like it. I still don't like that movement. It is creepy. Really? I feel like that's the fact that it's, it's slow is what makes it a lot more disturbing, I guess. Because if it was fast movement, then it wouldn't be as odd. I keep comparing this to Okami Den, and I just keep remembering how you got the brush techniques in Okami Den. Because I played Okami Den on the DS first before I played Okami itself. So I'm trying. I've kept getting confused between the 2 different versions. Well, that looks like I should totally be able to pass under that. Oh, come on! Let me... I do love that you can just power slash the ice. Okay. Ooh, yay! More trees! I don't like these cursed trees. Oops. How is that not a power slash? That should totally have worked. Ah, okay, so there is a slight cooldown. You know, how have I not noticed this entire game that there's a cooldown between being able to use celestial arts? Oops. I didn't know you could do that. I did not know you could actually cut down the trees that you bloomed with power slash. Come on, are you going to throw up fruit at me? Thank you. Get bloomed. And as for you... Oh, there's 3 of you. Okay, well... Definitely not gonna make it to the... What is it called? The... Spirit Gate? I've already completely forgotten what it was called. Dang it. I was looking over at the stream, so I missed that cursed fruit. Come on! Throw something. Swing! Swing first. My timing with this... Okay, I'm going to get this last tree. I don't know if you get anything for blooming every single tree in the game. Did I get hit and power slash it at the same time? One thing I will say from the original PS2 and Wii game to the HD remake is, a bloom I feel like is a lot more reliable here in the HD one. Because my word, it felt like bloom never wanted to work for me in the Wii game. It could also be, you know, that controller support is a lot better than pointer controls. Actually, I say that, but I don't know if the Wii game could be played like with the classic controller. I don't think I ever tried, and I don't have my Wii copy of Okami anymore. I can't actually go back and try it myself. I should probably look that up online and see. Another stray bead? I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain. I love the music here, though. Oh, it's so pretty. It feels weird to say that about something that's supposed to be, you know, dark and depressing. I also like that it's a lot darker here, light-wise, than in Outer Yoshpet. Like, the forest is getting more dense, and so it's blocking out more of the sun. I mean, it's already a snowy area, so there's not a lot of sun here. And okay, well... I suppose I have absolutely failed this first run, but that's okay. I mean, I was focusing on the cursed trees more than anything. Really? What? What? Can I Inferno Burst you? No? That seems to be the unreliable technique in this game, though, is Inferno Burst. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm drawing the side. There it goes. Come on. Was that your floral? No? Or maybe I just missed? Ah, now I gotta use Wolf Fu. What do you mean I did badly on time? I wonder if I'd been standing, like, at the edge of the... in the middle of the forest, and you're tired already? Any idea how tough it was to drag you this far? Now, come on, Furball. We're on with everything you got this time. Are you ready this time? Yes. Okay, let's go full speed to the Spirit Gate. Now stick close to me, Furball. I don't want you getting lost. Aw, Isu just judging us. Isu just judging Amaterasu. Listen, I wanted to heal the cursed trees. That's what Okami's all about. Restoring the beauty of nature. Also, how did that tree grow on just straight ice? I'm asking lore questions again. Yeah. Wait a minute, did Isu just say he dragged us all the way? How did he... You know what? Remind me never to doubt Isu again. If he can drag Amaterasu, who's like 1,000 times his size, I don't want to trifle with him. Alright. Now I don't have to worry about all the stupid cursed trees, so we can just zoom. Zoom through there. Also, I'm not getting tripped up by the moving brambles, I guess? Don't want to fight you, so you could get stunned. I actually really like this part of the game coming up, so I'm super excited. Alrighty then. Get this extra time. I don't really have anything to talk about while I'm just going back through this area I've already been through. So, ah! No, that one wasn't even moving. That was just me failing the jump. Oh, this looks even weirder from the side. Because you can just tell it's a 2D texture there. Okay. No! No! Oh, my word! I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. It's always ice areas. I was saying this the other day, but it's always ice areas that have the worst mechanics, but always the greatest music, in my opinion. Ah! That's a secret. I actually do have lore, but I'm kind of saving it for a special occasion. Sorry about that. I have an entire story and background planned out, but I'm trying not to reveal that. Aw, thank you. Yeah, sorry I can't really answer that, though. Alrighty then. Let's see... Wait, what? It is not a leap of faith. Oh, Kabegami. Okay, I see it now. I did not see the mark of Kabegami. Oh, I don't like this at all. I don't like this. I always found that Catwalk was like the least reliable of all the brush techniques, because I feel like it wasn't 100% thought through, in my opinion. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. One of my favorite game series of all time, actually my favorite game series of all time, is Xenoblade Chronicles, and it has some of the best music just overall. And so when you got to that game's ice area, it just amps it up to 11 already. And the best part about that is, yes, I love Xenoblade. The best part about it is the ice physics in Xenoblade are wild. There's an ice slide in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Ooh, that's a hard question. I choose the third option of Nia. But if it's strictly Pyra or Mithra, I'm choosing Pyra. I know that it's not technically the right choice. I love the Welsh Cat Girl. How could you not? As soon as they showed Nia on screen the first time, I was like, "Yep, this is what we're doing. I'm here for this." And then you hear her speak, and you're like, "I'm absolutely here for this." Ooh, another heart piece. Nice. But, yeah, I love Valak Mountain in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Also, Tantal's Theoswar Knight was pretty good in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That big old hunk of wall right there is the Spirit Gate. Alright. Oh, does that not heal me? Excuse me. The Spirit Gate. Nobody knows when it was built, or even who built it. All we know is that it's been here since the Age of Myths. And that's a whole lot older than even Old Man Ishaku. The Pongal Chief's clan has served as its gatekeepers for generations. It's said that needlessly opening the gate. It's said that needlessly opening this gate only invites disaster. But I have no idea what kind of disaster it might be. I'm gonna force this gate open. After all, we have no other choice if Lika's on the other side of this thing. Stand back, Ami. Kawamatarasu actually takes a step back. You know, I do like that they kind of grow as friends throughout this game. I'm actually surprised Isun was able to pull that off. Boy, old man Ishaku would have my head if he knew what I just did. Let's just keep this between you and me, Ami. Look at that light. Looks way too pretty to be anything that invites misfortune. What are you looking at, Furball? The door's open, ain't it? Do you have the guts to go on through it? If you turn back now, after all I've been through, I swear I'll... Huh? Oki? How did you get here? How? How did you get here?
Hello again, Isun and Amaterasu, was it? I thought I'd come and join the fun. I've never seen the Spirit Gate open before. They say opening it only invites disaster.
What are you doing here anyway? And how the heck did you get this far into Yoshpet to begin with?
Ah, you must be talking about this forest's power to confuse beasts. Indeed, we half-man, half-beast Owina should feel the effects. But it seems the sacred sword Kutone has kept me safe. This is no surprise, as the sword itself has driven me here. The wall of ice shall shatter and open the way to the heavens, when Kutone glows silver. As the prophecy foretells, when Kutone starts glowing, it is a sign that the demons shall soon fall. What's more, some say that even the heavens will be within reach.
What the heck's that supposed to mean?
Anyway, it hasn't even begun to glow. I must not have slain nearly enough monsters yet. If that's the case, this spirit gate should be just the thing. I'll give those monsters of misfortune a taste of Kutone.
Oki, wait! We have no idea what's on the other side of that thing. All we know is Lika somehow ended up going through it. I guarantee you're just gonna find more, or you're gonna find more than you bargained for in there.
That's what I'm hoping for the sake of Kutone.
There's always that one character. There's always that one character. No, wait, Ami, maybe this isn't such a good idea. Leap before you think. I mean, they are your words of wisdom, Isun, so don't blame us for this. Don't blame Amaterasu. She leap.
This doesn't look so bad. What was all that talk about about the spirit gate and misfortune?
Hey, this place looks familiar. Yeah, that's it. It looks just like Kamiki Village.
Kamiki? You mean that tiny village in Shinshu Field? That's where the whole legend of Orochi began. I've never crossed the sea and set foot on Nippon before. The divine guidance of Kutone must have led me here. The monsters of this land shall now taste its cold steel.
No! Oki, wait! What about Lika? He's gone. Oh well. Anyway, this really is Kamiki Village, isn't it? But I'm getting a different vibe from here. Huh?
Strange. Why is there a full moon again already?
Oh boy, Isun.
Wait a minute.
Does this mean that... Obviously I'm not gonna spoil anything, but that's an interesting. Huh, I know this place, I think. Yeah, I love this game. It is so pretty. Honestly, my favorite thing is just the mountains in the background. And how when it's day, you see them like outlined in blue instead of just the white or green. Huh? Wait a second. You're some kind of god, aren't you? I'm a witch sprite. They call me Shakuya. Young wood sprite. Shakuya. What did she say her name is? Shakuya? Sounds kind of familiar. I made that up. Anyway, where the heck's Sakuya's tree? Sakuya? That's me. Yeah, we already know, kiddo. We grown-ups are busy right now. Why don't you go off and play? Excuse me, God. Are you looking for me? Did you say God? I guess the innocent eyes of a child can see the truth on me. I'm Mr. Bug and me, Shakuya. Let's be friends, okay? I'm honestly surprised it wasn't friends. Mr. Bug, better watch it, kiddo. What happens if we be mean? Howie, just because you're a god, you can't go around hurting people. Sorry, Shakuya. Oh, I was not expecting that. Man, the music, the art, everything about this game. Wow. Absolutely. The shadows, like, I love that it's just Japanese watercolor painting. Like, that's such a unique art style for a game. It goes far beyond something like Wind Waker's cell shading. And, ooh. Oh, great. More trees to bloom. Who is that? Oh, it's Mr. Orange. Totally Mr. Orange.
I pray for your swift growth, Konohana. Hmm? What do you want with us?
Wait, Mr. Orange became a Skyrim character.
Hey, Gramps, still tearing up the dance floor, I see. So, what happened to the sacred tree? It's so small all of a sudden. Did someone put a curse on it, or what? What are you talking about, you fool? I'm lovingly raising this seedling to bring peace to the land. It shall drive away Orochi and all of his minions. Orochi? Where the heck have you been, Gramps? That sneaky snake's pushing up daisies right about now. I don't have time for this nonsense, you fool. Year after year, you come to our village to claim this sacrifice. And this time, you've even learned to speak. Well, today's the day I say enough is enough. Whoa, settle down there, Gramps. We don't want you throwing out your back or anything. Silence, you foul beast. Today's the day I say is enough is enough. What happens if we tackle him? You foul beast.
Alright, so Mr. Orange is not happy with us for some reason. Yes, I am going to be coy about it, even though it's painfully obvious what's going on. Wait a minute, is that a stupid accursed chest still there underneath the viewing platform? If it is, I'm gonna be very angry. Okay, it's not. I hated that stupid chest with a stray bead down here. That was the most annoying stray bead I've had to get in this game so far. The pain of being a completionist. How was that wind? Did I miss any of the trees? Because I was not expecting there to be trees to bloom. I'm gonna go back up the hill and just make sure. I don't think there were any past this in Kamiki. You know, the Kamiki that Amaterasu and Isu know. And, oh, that was a tiny little lag spike there. That was weird. Home of Village Elder, Mr. Grapefruit. Grapefruit? Doesn't Mr. Orange live here? And whoever heard of such a silly name as Mr. Grapefruit anyway? Oh boy. Wait, can we power slash the grapefruit? Okay, it still gives a Kamiki orange. A Kamiki, rather. I'm trying to pronounce everything properly. So if I do mess up, I apologize. I'm not 100% familiar with Japanese pronunciations and like how to enunciate vowels and syllables rather. So I hope I'm doing a good job. At least I think I am. And then you have me. Aw, thanks. Oh no, who are you? Huh? You don't fool me, you dumb wolf. Pretended to come sniffing out a sacrifice for Orochi. While all the time you're just waiting to dig up my field. Huh? Give me a break, lady. I've had too much on my mind as it is. Ah, some things never change. Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. This tree... See, the small circle worked, but... The big circle earlier was somehow turned into wind. Yeah, I just realized that I could actually fill up my astral pouch again, because I bought the second one with praise. Yeah, actually, I think I bought the second and the third with praise. Hey, sweetie, how you doing? I hope you can cut that Susano some slack. He's so shy that... What was that all about? Can we go in? Nope. Hey, you're Shiranui. We don't need any of Orochi's familiars running around. Shiranui? Orochi's familiar? Does that have something to do with our slaying of Orochi? Well, you're gonna have to wait in line for an autograph. Shut up. The only one who's gonna be slain is you, you monster. Monster? What's gotten into you, Mushi? Why, you're just asking for it. Well, we can feed the dog. Didn't we already feed you? I'm pretty sure we did. Canine Warrior Hayabusa. Still coming around here, Shiranui. Well, you're not gonna get away with it this time. Hey, wait, what the heck gotten into you? You know, I will say this is kind of a dumb point in the game. Because, I mean, it genuinely is obvious what's going on. Tonight is the night of the full moon. That sad day is once again upon us. This year, the lovely young Nami will be Orochi's next victim. Lovely young Nami? Wow, she sounds hot. Where's she at? Huh? Oh my, is that Shiranui? Please, I'm begging you, have mercy on me. I'll make you some yummy cherry cakes. Yeah, whatever you say, Grandma. Now, what were you saying about lovely young Nami you were talking about? Isun with his one-track hey, chest. The irony of that statement. And, you know, my breaking it in the... Well... Hey, wait a minute, this island didn't exist. When we were here the first time. That's not what I wanted to do. Huh? Why is it so dark? The sun's out, isn't it? Okay, I guess I accidentally uncovered a hidden line of dialogue. I mean, I wasn't planning it, but wasn't there something between these trees? Nope. Apparently not. Ah, but there's something back here. I do love that you can just bark and dig up stuff as Amaterasu. They really did outstanding. Capcom and Clover did. Wait a minute. Okay, I thought I saw the little handle of a chest like here. Also, it is really nice having the celestial brush to be able to point out, you know, what I'm talking about on screen. It is... That's a nice touch. And I know that obviously, you know, when they were thinking of this game, they weren't, you know, imagining that people would be using it for that, like, content creation. And, you know, pointing out stuff on screen in real time instead of having to go back and, I guess... Wow, this house has changed. I guess Susano did some redecorating. Ooh. Ah, boy. What was that about some things never changing?
I am the greatest.
Pops hasn't changed a bit.
Oh, Nami, let's...
Nami? Don't tell me this bonehead's cheating on Kushi. How dare you disrespect Kushi like this? Go on, Nami, give him a good knock upside the head. What happens if I... I was not expecting that to work. What the? Huh? I was not expecting Cherry Bomb to work.
Ugh, slept like a log. I must have dozed off while training to defeat that no-good Shiranui.
Huh?
Who are you? What do you want with me? I'm Nagi, the greatest warrior ever.
Wait a minute. You're... Shiranui. You still dreaming or something, Pops? I mean, greatest warrior ever? Give me a break.
You brought along a little pea-sized monster this time.
Well, I have you now, Shiranui, you monster. Monster? Come on, Pops, wake up. You must still be dreaming. What's with this Shiranui business? You're still obsessed with the past?
The past. Stop speaking nonsense. Look at that moon. Tonight is the night when the moon waxes to its fullest. It marks the day when Orochi shall claim his human sacrifice.
Orochi? Wait a second. What the heck's going on? This sinister air. That your Orochi must be stirring. How is that possible?
Too late to feign innocence, Shiranui. We know you come each year to size up Orochi's human sacrifice. But this time, things are going to be different. I, Nagi, shall put an end to your devilish work.
Orochi? Nagi? No, it can't be. Right, Ami? I mean, the Spirit Gate couldn't have possibly sent us back to Kamiki Village 100 years in the past. Could it? I love this fight. I love this idea of this fight. Like to actually fight Nagi. You know what? I know it's not going to be a very good... Okay. It's not a very good thing, but let's fight his sword with his sword. I wonder, can I, like, actually use my Celestial Brush techniques? I mean, I can, but they're not very good. Defeating him with his own sword is hilarious. Okay, but I will get a bad ranking on time if I continue, so I'm gonna swap to the resurrection beads. Can I actually hit him? Oh, what is this technique? Susanoo didn't have this. I was not paying attention. Just, like, preemptively slash the back at him? Oh, I can. Take that, Nagi. Cherry Bomb. Really? Luckily I have Cherry Bomb 3. Did that Cherry Bomb actually do anything? Wait a minute, if I use another brush art, or a brush technique rather. Ah! I love the reflector shields. I didn't use them enough back in the Wii version. But I absolutely still love the rosaries. The rosaries have always been my favorite weapon class, both in the Wii game and in the sequel Okami Den. Also, if I could ever find a way to play Okami Den here on the channel, I absolutely want to, just to experience that game again. It's been years since I've touched it. Uh-oh. You knocked him out cold. Wonder what's going on. I mean, he keeps calling himself Nagi. I thought he was Susanoo. And again, he looks just like the statue of Nagi in the village. That vibe in the village, and the villagers' reactions. And now this big old full moon. Now I'm positive. We really did go back to Kamiki Village 100 years in the past. I get it now. Everybody thought Shiranui came to the village before the festival to size up the next sacrifice. They thought Shiranui was Orochi's familiar, or something. So that's why he called you Shiranui, and wanted to fight you. Hey, wait a second. Where's the real Shiranui then? Uh-oh. Have a bad feeling about this. I just hope our coming here hasn't totally messed up his history. Huh? Look, the villagers are all gathered in front of his house.
Nagi, please come out. We need your help. Shiranui once again roams our village. It seeks to size up Orochi's next victim. The moon is at its fullest tonight. And the dreaded Orochi.
This is so cool. I know where some people could think this is potentially lazy to do this, but I love this. I love the idea of this. It's just as the legend says.
The accursed arrow has marked the home of the chosen maiden. This will be the 100th maiden since this terrible rite began. Must our village suffer such tragedy yet again? Poor Nami. Do you think we'd end up having to send you to that beast?
Wait, why does she have the Inferno Burst on her head? I believe in you, Nagi. You have trained long and hard to slay the dreaded Orochi. I shall not lose faith. I'm not afraid to face Orochi in the Moon Cave. I know you will put an end to Orochi and this dreadful rite. I'm going to change into the white sacrificial robe. Please, everyone, go hide in your homes. It is not safe out here. Oh, I remember this part of the game now. I did great on time. Apparently I didn't do great on damage. Kinda forgot that we, just did a fight. Bah! That Orochi! I'm sick of him and his antics. Huh? Hey, wait! Maybe it wasn't such a good idea knocking Nagi out like that. I mean, what about the legend? The legend says that Nagi disguised himself as the maiden to be sacrificed and then slew the dreaded Orochi. But how is he gonna do that if he's out cold right here? This is gonna change history itself. What are we gonna do? We'll have to look for Lika later. We gotta think of something quick. Well, I guess we should make sure things go just like in the legend. That means we'll have to dress Nagi up like a maiden. Now then, where to begin? Oh, I know! Nami said she was gonna go change into a white sacrificial robe. We gotta swipe that robe and put it on Nagi. Then, get him over to Orochi's place. That should more or less fulfill the legend. At least, I hope it will. Anyway, we better hurry before Nami takes off. Let's go swipe that sacrificial robe. I feel like Isun is going to enjoy this a little too much. I missed a tree. This is not the time to be, blooming trees, is it? Hold on a sec. Look at that, Ami. That's Nami. She's bathing in the lake. And look, the white sacrificial robe is there for the taking. Hey, what's with the glowing barrel of sake? You think it could be that eight purification sake? Really, Japan? Keep it down, Furball. Nami must be purifying herself before putting her in the robe. Pretty noble of her, considering Orochi's gonna gobble her up. I bet it's her devotion that made the legendary 8 purification sake. I could just get an up-close view of her like this. Anyway, this is our big chance, Ami. Let's snag her white sacrificial robe while she's busy bathing. You ready? Eek! Help! Someone help! Shit, I knew he's prowling about the village again. Oh, I've gotta... What was that, you numbskull? You gotta be more careful. You gotta walk up slowly and silently. Then, once you're close enough, snatch the robe. Yes, now we really are prowling around the village. Quite literally. I got it, didn't I? No? How did that not work? That doesn't even make any sense. Wouldn't it make more sense to, you know, grab it and then run away rather than sneak away with it? Just barely. I still want to get... You know, no matter how I word that, this was going to sound terrible. The white sacrificial robe is ours. Now, let's go get that Nagi into this thing. I still want to get this chest in the river. Oh, come on. You did not see... I gotta do this again? Are there 2 chests? Shut up. It's not like that. Oh, they really made that just... They really did just put 2 chests together just so, you know... You gotta wonder if that was actually a joke or not. I certainly hope it wasn't, but... Knowing Japanese humor, I could see it. Which, honestly, makes it even funnier. Okay, we got the robe. Now all we gotta do is get Pops here into it. Doesn't he look pretty? Now Nagi can pretend to be the maiden sent to be sacrificed. This should be just like the legend said. Right, Ami? Not bad if I say so myself. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's take him over to the moon cave before he wakes up. After all, he's dressed up for his date with Destiny. Now, Nagi is still over there. I do want to get these chests, though. Did I say Nagi? I meant Nami. Really? I can't get those? Seriously? Who's gonna get them all mixed up if you don't do this right? Well, I guess I can't get those chests right now. I don't know if I'll be able to come back. My gosh, the merchant is still here 100 years ago. That's hilarious. Because that implies that merchants had just been setting up there for 100 years at least. Shinshu Field. 100 years ago. So this is Shinshu Field 100 years... Thanks, Isud, I just said that. Hey, you've given a piggyback ride to the Moon Cave before. But it was that babe Kushi last time. The view, not to mention the smell, was a whole lot better then. I'm not sure I'm liking this whole going back to the past business. Well, what's all this then? Pip pip, cheerio and the like. Hello there. I love this. Oh, thank you for the follow. What in the world kind of pseudo-widow Pokemon is this? Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if this was, what Pseudo-Widow was based on, because I know that all the enemies in this game are actually, you know, somewhat based on actual Japanese yokai. And they also, these enemies kind of bear resemblance to, whatever gyroids are based on from Animal Crossing. Well, I messed up. Not you! You are... Oh, my word. Okay, well... I guess the enemies don't change no matter what era we're in, here in Nippon. I do quite like this, though. I love this. I've always loved the idea of, you know, time travel in a game. Like, Ocarina of Time does it, kind of, but, like... This actually has a... I think it's called a causal loop paradox. You know, where we know the legend of Nagi, and Orochi, but apparently we're actually writing the legend instead of, you know, trying to follow it. We're creating a paradox of where did the actual legend properly start? Also, you think I can dig, like, right here where the... No. Also, I love this. I love this effect of, you know... I guess the Spirit Gate hasn't 100%, you know, sent us back in time. It's just kind of sent us to a sectioned off portion of the world. Like, we can't go to Agata Forest or Ryoshima Coast or even across the river here in Shinshu Field. Which, I mean, makes sense, because you don't want to, you know, have to redo the entire overworld of the game just for this. Although, seeing what the capital city of Seon would look like 100 years ago would be really cool. That would have been awesome. I don't... Should I fight these guys? These are enemies that we haven't encountered before, and I don't know if we can ever encounter again. And just for the bestiary, I think I might try it. Oh my word, my audio just cut out there for a second. I hope everything's alright with my setup. That's happened a few times now, and I'm a bit worried. Power Slash? No. Also, I keep forgetting to get my extra demon fangs. 12,000 yen. And I do need to buy that. I do need to buy that level 4 glaive back in Pumpkin, so... Not these things. Oh no, these are just the earth bells again. Really? Can I just push these? No? Dang it! Ah! Oh, come on! I really gotta... Okay, I gotta jump in the air when it's, like, looking... And then I want to drop a cherry bomb on it. That's how I tended to defeat these things in the past, at least. Also, let's try Mist, because I haven't done Mist a lot. Alright, and now it's cherry bomb time. And another cherry bomb. I genuinely love that you have to actually draw out whatever celestial brush technique you want. I said this a while back, but it's kind of like how in Ocarina of Time's development, one of the developers, I don't know if it was Aonuma or Miyamoto himself, but one of them was talking about how in a lot of RPGs, you activate a spell by just going into a menu and pressing a button. And they didn't feel like that was immersive enough, so they created the idea of the Ocarina songs, where you had to actually memorize a sequence of buttons to perform the magic. And that's kind of the same principle here. You know, having to, you know, draw out whatever quote-unquote spell you want to use. And it feels so much more immersive than just, you know, pushing a button or using a Zelda item even. Because it's like you directly influence the world, and it is such a cool mechanic. I don't know if I've ever seen it other than in the Okami series. Which I hope that it one day gets a third game. Or even a remake of Okami Den. That'd be a great Switch 2 title if certain rumors are to be believed. You know, the Switch 2 has 2 screens and all this other stuff. Okami Den would have also been a good Wii U game. And there weren't enough of those. And honestly, with the Wii U being dead now, it'd be perfect to have a dual screen system again. And this time, you know, Nintendo could actually market it instead of it being the Wii U. You think this is... No, this is not a mermaid pond. Also, I love that, like, the landscape hasn't changed, but, you know, you get to see areas before buildings and other stuff was built here. And obviously before the Guardian sapling bloomed. Over there, past the Tori Gate. I'm gonna fight this one last Demon Scroll, and then I'm gonna head off to the Moon Cave. Okay. Do you think I've done it in time? No. Okay, my depth perception is all off tonight. And I don't exactly have good depth perception as is. But it's being especially egregious tonight. Got the Cherry Bomb. I can keep this guy stun locked. Okay, so Power Slash wasn't it. Wind? Didn't think so. I'm guessing maybe Cherry Bomb. You know, we haven't had any, like, enemy splash screens, though. Also, it is weird that Nagi is just floating there. And I would have expected at least some physics interaction. Said I wasn't gonna fight you, Demon Scroll. Do not make me. Okay, I need the clover on screen. There it goes. Because as long as you stay away from me, I will not trifle with you. Also, the gateway to Agata Forest doesn't even seem to be here. Or... Oops. No, can I... Okay. I thought it was going to be fire again. Really? Can I please dig up a clover and actually, you know, dig it up this time? Okay, so I guess maybe the gateway to Agata would be there. I keep calling it the gateway to Agata. I keep doing that because it's a joke I made with the title of the stream where I did that, and also the upload, I guess, where I uploaded it to YouTube. But it's a play on the COD Zombies line of the gateway to Agartha. And I'm a big COD Zombies fan. Not a big COD fan, but a big COD Zombies fan. Call of Duty, rather. I love Call of Duty Zombies because it's always been a lifelong favorite of mine. As soon as I started playing it when I was, what, 12? I think I started playing it. I played it in Black Ops 2 and fell in love with the Zombies mode. My friends were always multiplayer people, and I was like, I'm not a huge fan of that because I don't do well in any sort of PvP setting. I'm much more PvE, story-based or just, single-player or co-op games. Not player versus player. The Moon Cave entrance, 100... Wait a minute, is that a mist warp? I thought that was my divine instrument at first. Is this actually a mist warp? No, it's just a save mirror. I wasn't sure, though. But yeah, it's the reason I keep saying gateway to Agata is because of gateway to Agartha. I already like the look of this enemy. That is cool. What are these things called? This looks cool. Oh, and there's two of them. Cherry Bomb? I still love that Cherry Bomb is at least somewhat effective even this late in the game. I didn't expect to be traveling back in the past, like, now. I thought this was even later in the game. I thought this was, like the final thing before the end, honestly. I thought this was after you defeat LHQ and HQ. Spoiler alert, I guess. Though, I mean, it's pretty obvious that we're gonna have to defeat LHQ and HQ. Really? Power Slash is your floral finisher? Ooh, a golden piece. Wow, they really do not have a lot of faith in the player here. To be fair, I mean, is this a kid game or is this rated T for teen in the ESRB? I'm guessing like Peggy, what, 15? 14? In the European rating board? I actually don't know the ESRB to Peggy conversion. Huh. There's no barrier this time. That Orochi must think no one would dare come in here. We should still be careful, no matter how unprepared that snake is. I mean, if you think about it, you managed to slay Orochi 100 years ago, but you died too, and you were at your peak back then. Legend says you appeared each year around the time of the sacrifice. Back then, you were called Shiranui, and were said to be a monster. So how come you didn't just go get rid of Orochi right away? Well, I suppose you had your reasons. But I bet it made Orochi think you were a big fat chicken. Huh? Where am I?
What in the world? Why am I wearing this?
Hey, Pops. You finally came to. Hey, you're finally awake. You were trying to defeat Orochi, same as us. And Susanoo over there.
Now you can pretend to be the human sacrifice and slay Orochi. Then Nami will fall for you big time.
What are you talking about?
Oh, yes. Of course. I am Nagi, the greatest warrior who ever lived!
What was with the text shadowing there? That was weird. Do I get to go interact with my favorite New Yorker demons? Brace yourself, Ami. Here it comes. I love the design of Orochi. I don't like that. Gotta love that Japanese comedy. Even in a heavy moment, they still add in some levity. Looks like Orochi can taste the difference between man and maiden. Well, this is it, Ami. Psych yourself up. We're about to face Orochi in peak condition. Okay, you just clipped through that barrier, Amaterasu. The Moon Cave, 100 years ago. Well, at least they left us the sake for us. Also, where are we carrying that sake? Look, Ami. The sake barrel. Maybe it's not... Okay, maybe it wasn't the Inferno Burst signal. Or signal? Symbol. Too bad Orochi didn't drink it down when he tried to eat Pops. But I guess things are never that easy. Still, it ain't over till it's over. I mean, victory is still up for grabs, ain't it? This is... okay. I've got to spoil something for the sequel. But this is probably one of my favorite ideas in the entire game. I'll spoil it at the end of this fight. So, if you don't want to hear that, just don't pay attention at the end of the fight. Hey, isn't that... Also, I guess the DS game kind of is a little bit inaccessible at this point. Isn't that Oki?
An evil power lured me to this cave. Now that you're also here, there can be no doubt. This must be Orochi's stronghold.
Huh? Ami! Something passed out over there. Someone passed out over there. Oh no! It's Lika! Oh my. Okay, I definitely like this. How in the modern era, it was like a decrepit old shrine, and now it is made of like solid gold to really show the power difference. That's awesome. That's really subtle, wow.
So this is the dreaded Orochi.
Ami, this time's the real deal. Remember, you just barely managed to slay Orochi at your peak. And in the end, you died too.
Fools, how dare you stand in my way? I shall claim my 100th sacrifice and become god of the underworld. Then, I shall bring eternal darkness upon all the land. But first, you shall pay for defiling my dark sanctuary. I am a stranger to these lands. Your words mean nothing to me. Now, Utone shall feast on your blood. That should be more than enough to fulfill its need.
No! Oki, wait! Lika's on Orochi's back.
I care not. For Orochi will be my ultimate offering to the sacred sword. Kutone will devour the beast down to the very marrow in its bones. Hey! This is bad! The sake is not even ready yet! Oh boy, Oki. I really don't like Oki. Wait a minute. That's not how this works, Cyril. Come on, we can not mess this up, please. Oh my. Hey, you're roaring? Just like before? Let's get you drunk, buddy. It wouldn't be a Japanese myth if there wasn't some sort of alcohol involved. Oh, okay. I was not paying enough attention. Are you fully drunk or are you only half? You're only half. Alright. Okay, I only took a hit of godhood. Put some alcohol back into your gullet. I highly doubt that one exorcism slip L is going to defeat the second phase this time. Come on, roar at me so I can put some 8 purification sake into you. But yeah, I want to talk about the end of this fight when it comes around. Because something really cool happens in the sequel. And I love the idea. Okay, that's a second head. You're poison. See, now we have enough brush techniques to actually counter everything that you can do, buddy. You're a bit of a joke. Actually, I don't think I want to be smarting off the peak Orochi. Okay, you can blow your poison breath at me, and I'll just blow it away with my wind. Okay, that's what, 4 of the heads down? I want to know? Okay, let's see. How much does an exorcism slip L do? It still brings him down? Also, I hope Lika's okay. We did just, you know, set where she was on fire. Granted, it's holy fire, but still, it's fire nonetheless. Oh my gosh, Power Slash 3. This fight doesn't seem to be any harder than it was the first time. Is this literally the same, or is this actually harder? Or is this, you know, a fake-out kind of fight? Because I suddenly don't remember. And obviously we're not getting the Tier 4 glaive from this. Okay, blow away your poison. You know, I'm worried about taking on the third Demon Gate trial in the game. Because the first one that I chose to do was out in Ryoshima Coast. And that was a nightmare. That took 30 minutes. Or maybe it was longer, I don't remember. No, it was an hour and a half that it took. And it was crazy difficult. So I'm hoping that it's not that hard for the third one. Granted, I know, I mean, I'm in the middle of a boss fight here, and I shouldn't really be thinking about, you know, other stuff other than, you know, defeating Orochi. But it is something that I'm worried about. Because, I mean, if this is not an ultimate challenge on the game, I don't know what would be. Okay, your electricity we can blow away with our wind, I believe. Maybe? And it works with, like, the lightning wheels and the like, but... Roar at me, buddy. Come on. There we go. That's what we want to see. Woo, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, woohoo. Or however that goes. I've made that reference too many times. Alright, let's do a Power Slash 3. You know, I actually wonder if Mist would help.
And, you know what, just because I want to be able... I only have 5, never mind. I was going to activate an Infinity Stone just to make this go a little bit faster, but... Oh my word! Lily pad? Okay, so... Oh, okay, I see what's going on there. They give you enough lily pads to where, like, even if you were using a reflector or a glaive, you could actually still hit him. That's actually really good game design. You have my thanks, Capcom and Clover and whoever did the remake, I guess. I don't actually know what studio handled the remake for Okami HD. All I know is that I genuinely love this game. It is so good. It really is the Zelda game that was never made. Which is even funnier, you know, knowing what I know now, that Capcom did genuinely do some of the Zelda games on the handhelds. Notably Minish Cap, and I think Four Swords? And I also think they handled the Oracle games. Which is really weird to think about nowadays, because, I mean, you know, a third-party developer handling one of Nintendo's biggest premiere series is wild to me. It's crazy to think. Alright, how is this gonna go? I'm wondering if it's because I do have the tier 4 weapons that was so quote-unquote easy? Hey, get out of the way! Silence. Kutone, awaken. The time has come to glow silver. Grant me the power of the heavens. What the? Team Rocket's blasting off again! Oki! I don't understand. Why won't Kutone awaken? Why, Kutone? Why? Hold it right there, vile serpent! Wait just a minute. Ami! Is that who I think it is? Behold, Nagi, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And from this day forth, guardian deity of Kamiki village. Hear me, vile serpent who would do violence upon the weak. Your time is up. Feel the wrath of my trusty sword. What I was saying about Japanese comedy? I love it. Shiranui, I don't know why you are here, but Orochi is mine. I shall slay the beast. The time has come. O great gods of the heavens, sweep away these dark clouds. Bear witness as the beast succumbs to my trusty sword, Bokenjin. Bokunenjin. I messed that up. Wait, this all sounds familiar. Oh yeah, the Legend of Nagi. His sword gained power over evil when the moon shined upon it. At least, that's what they say. Isun, we've already done this. We've already had this. The moon cometh. His sword. It's... Huh? What devilry is this? My sword. It's suddenly blazed gold. It must be the heavens which aid me.
shall wield this divine gift with all my might. Nagi style Blade of Truth! Good! Whip!
I mess up? How did I mess up? Hey?
Can we try that again? Is that the best you can do? I'll show you how a real man fights. Good! Will! Never! In! 2! Evil! Now for the ultimate in Nagi-style martial arts. Celestial Cleaver! He manifested Power Slash all by himself.
Then what was being sold in Puncton?
You obtained Divine Instrument Thunder Edge. Glaive imbued with a Thunder Spirit. Utilizes lightning power. The moment that the legend of Nagi was fulfilled. It was the most beautiful sight one could imagine. Bathed in moonlight, Nagi's sword twinkled, reflecting golden light. With Orochi's body cleaved, the beast was sealed for 100 years. The sword was dubbed Tsukuyomi and enshrined in the Moon Cave. Little Lika, the Owino girl who had been tainted by Orochi's dark power, had her curse lifted and returned to normal. However, one man, Oki, did not show such signs of recovery. Orochi's power had interfered with his most desperate attack. Despite the grave danger, Utone did not exhibit the silver glow. Oki's heart burned at the thought of what Nagi's sword had wrought. Thoroughly humiliated and boiling with rage, he skulked away into the darkness, making sure that no one lay eyes upon him. I did amazing on time. I'll take it. I have slain the beast. I, Nagi, have defeated the dreaded Orochi. We know. Now will you stop repeating yourself? I commend your bravery, Shiranui. But it was I who felled the foul beast. Yeah, whatever. Furball here did all the work. Anyway, where did Oki go? He left without a word. Well, at least we saved Lika. I've got a bad feeling about this. What's that Orochi up to now? I thought he was dead. Hey, Pops! You better get over here, quick! Pops!
Shiranui? Ami? You saved my life?
Hey, you guys! This battle is far from over. Get out of here while you still have the chance.
Is that Old Man Ishaku? Oh, I love this. Okay, so what I wanted to say is, since we've already seen Shiranui, in the sequel to this game, something very similar happens, and you actually get extra context to this scene, and extra context from what happened at the Moon Cave, 100 years ago. And it is so cool that's even a thing. You know that wolf that helped Nagi? That was Shiranui. Or in other words, that was you 100 years ago. That was how you met your end to your adventure with Gramps. You battled and slew the dreaded Orochi, only to die yourself. Isun, is that you? Huh? Lika? It's been ages. Too bad we had to meet like this. What made you go through the Spirit Gate anyway? Spirit Gate? What's that? All I remember is two owls appearing in a dream. They invited me to come and play in the forest with them. Next thing I knew, I woke up there. Thank goodness you and your doggy came to save me. You had a dream about two owls? Aren't the guardian gods of Kamui owls? Why would the owls lead you here? Look, Ami. Sun! It's starting to wane! The Day of Darkness is about to begin. This day-long solar eclipse only happens once every 100 years. Day of Darkness? Well, what's that? It looks like something's taking a big bite out of the sun. Ami! You're the sun goddess. What's gonna happen to you if the sun disappears? Sun goddess? What's that? Lika, you can recite that volcanic incantation, can't you? It's supposed to make that frozen mountain Ezo Fuji erupt, right? Well, you'd better do it, because Kamui's gonna freeze if you don't. Volcanic incantation? What's that? You mean that prayer we offered to the mountain by the lake? Yeah, I can mimic that prayer of the old man Kamu perfectly. He's even told me that I do it really well. I know. That's why we need your help back in the village. Let's go, Ami. Back to Wapegear as fast as you can. Hang on, I want to check behind this gate. What the heck are you doing? We gotta take Lika back now. We're gonna freeze to death out here. I wonder, can we actually mist warp? What are you doing, Ami? We gotta go and wait here. Oh boy. Alright. Another thing from the sequel, since we've actually, carried Nagi and now Lika with us, is the carrying a partner is a huge part of Okami-den. And like I said, one day I hope to be able to actually play Okami-den here, because it really does. It adds so much to this game, even. Because you get, like I said earlier, you get extra context and extra story beats added to this game from Okami-den, which sucks because it's locked on the DS. there is no real modern... Excuse me. There is no modern way to play Okami Den. I absolutely would love for there to be. Alright. Head up. No, you leave me alone, please. Heck. He caught me. Oh, there's these things from 100 years ago are here now. Okay, I actually want to try out my new sword. The level 5? This is the max level glaive. Oh, it's definitely living up to that title. Okay, I want to try out lightning as their floor. No, it was power slash. I've already used it. I don't know why I was trying to use lightning. Alright. I've already fed those rabbits. Honestly, I probably should just be lagging it for whip gear. You know, I love the urgency music too. I don't think there's a single song in this game that I don't absolutely just adore. Whoa! Now that's one nasty blizzard. It's blowing in from the rear of the village. Anyway, we gotta get Lika to the altar. We're almost to the edge of Lauchi Lake. Oh, but it's also really good when the music cuts out. You just hear the ambient, you know, snow wind. The desolation. This is wild. This is so good. Now the atmosphere. Sheesh. What's up with this nasty blizzard? I mean, where the heck does this thing come from? It's called snow and wind, Isun. That's pretty much what a blizzard is. Is this the altar? Huh? I thought everyone would be gathering at the altar. But nobody's here. Not even Old Man Kemu or Shamiko. We can't make Lika pray here all alone in this weather. Doggone it, where the heck did everyone go? Ezo Fuji and the Ark of Yamato. Shivers down my spine just looking at him. Where the heck do we go? Up here maybe? Wasn't there a shrine or something up here? I mean, I know we got Power Slash 3 over here. Oh, heck. You know, I do wonder if Amaterasu is actually weakened while the eclipse is going on. Ah, this is where everyone is. Or at least it looks like. What's everyone doing here? Hey, I brought Lika, everyone! So what's up with this nasty blizzard? It's the Day of Darkness. This day only comes once every 100 years. Now it's upon us again. That's why the monsters are making the blizzard even fiercer. And Oki, how can he be so irresponsible at a time like this? He destroyed the gate here on his way to Wauku Shrine. What? I tried to stop him, but he was waving the Kutone sword around. He said he was, and when he was through the gate before I could, and he was through the gate before I could do a thing. Now Kamui could freeze over whether the eclipse comes or not. Oki suddenly disappeared after he defeated Orochi. I never thought he'd come here and do something like this. I bet he just wants to steal all the glory for himself. No! Oki's not like that. I understand why he took the divine Kutone sword. He was trying to do what was right for the village. When the two demons got violent at the shrine in Azofuji, it was Oki who came to Keimu's rescue. Huh? I thought Samiko was the one that saved Old Man Keimu. Oki acted as bait so that Keimu and Samiko could escape. They survived because Oki acted as their shield and fought for them. Oki is the strongest among us. But even so, he was no match for them. He was lucky to come home alive. Wow, that's quite a feat, surviving a battle against two demons. He was angry that he couldn't defeat them. So he took the sword and left the village to fight again. I know it's unforgivable that he stole a sword like that. But he was just trying to do the right thing. All he cares about is doing what's best for this village. It won't be long before the eclipse makes the sun disappear. If the volcanic incantation doesn't start Ezofuji erupting, Kamui will be colder until it freezes over completely. Please, Lika. We're relying on you to make this work. Aoki always told me what kind of Oina he wanted me to become. He told me to be a good Oina and use my power to help everyone. Do you think it'd help everyone if I prayed like I always do? Who cares about this stupid blizzard? I'm gonna pray for our mountain to come back to life. That's my girl. Let's go, my little warrior. If you don't start the incantation soon, it'll be too late. Alright, let's get down to that shrine, because they're probably gonna need protection. Just based on what I know of, game design, and if there's ever any sort of chant or anything that needs to be done, it's always that the chanter needs to be protected. That was weird. I'm assuming that maybe it was, a day to night transition, but that'd be really strange for that even to be allowed during the eclipse. Actually, what happens if we draw our sun and moon in the sky? Nothing. Interesting. I was hoping that Isun would maybe have a line for it. Only we could be of some use to some help to Lika. You're so powerless. Please, Lika, we're all counting on you. Maybe make Azofuji erupt before the sun disappears. You'll freeze to death praying in the middle of a storm like this. There's nothing we can do. Hang in there, Lika. Maybe we have to go through the actual door up here that what's his name went through? I still love how desolate the wind is. Ah. Alright, what do these guys have to say? Hey, Gramps, don't overdo it now. Those demons will do you in if you don't cut this out.
Leave me be. If I'm not able to recite the volcanic incantation, then I'll utter the prayer to shut the gate.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be working, does it?
Yeah. The cold air from the mountains will freeze our people to death, unless I can shut this gate.
There's another reason. Another reason why Oki went off with the divine sword Kutone. The wall of ice shall shatter and open the way to the heavens when Kutone glows silver. Legend has it that the sword has the power to ward off evil. That's why Oki left the village with it. He was going to use the sacred sword to fight the monsters alone. Well, guess we're going. We really gonna go through here, Ami? The ruins of the Waoku Shrine lie within Ezofuji. It's a strange place discovered by the people of Wapekir long ago. At the peak lies an altar with... Ah, heck. I didn't get to read that last part. At the peak... looking back at the stream, it's a little bit behind for me. With statues of the twin demons. And the trail up there is littered with odd contraptions. The twin demons are known as Lechku and Nichku. Their altar statues came to life and terrorized this land long ago. They were defeated and imprisoned by a legendary Owina hero. It seems they have broken free and are once again wreaking havoc. This can't just be a coincidence. I mean, remember what that no-good Ninetales said? You know, something about Yami, ruler of the land of darkness? I don't know exactly who this Yami character is, but all sorts of strange things started happening once Orochi returned. Who knows if this mountain shrine has anything to do with that? But I think we need to be extra careful with this. The Waoku Shrine. Wait a second, Ami. See those cannons over there? I'm not so sure they're there to greet us. Let's take it slow and easy. Ow. I'm glad that mist actually works. There have been so many times where I've tried mist and it just doesn't do anything. So it is actually kind of strange to see mist actually work. Oh wow, they actually dropped a chest for us. Each of them. A stray bead? Wait a minute, does that mean... Oh my gosh, okay. Oh no. That is... That is worrying. Wait a minute, is that... Oh my gosh, this is like the last dungeon, isn't it? I'm thinking I might want to stop here and go save and save this for next time. Huh. I'm torn now. Do I continue? Or do I save this for next time? Because this is roughly where I like to end it, time-wise. Guess I can do a little bit more. Okay. You are a blue demon scroll. I think you're actually required to fight. Power slash you, I think. Okay, I was starting to think that maybe Power Slash isn't your, floral finish. Is it yours? No. Chase my tail, chase my tail. What do you mean I did badly on damage? I barely got touched. Excuse me. Well, good thing that there's fire right next to this ice. And the ice just instantly disappears? Alright, that's a bit weird. Ugh. How heck? Heck. Okay, I'll go through this dungeon until I find a save mirror. If there even is a save mirror. But I'm assuming there will be. Can I? Okay, wait a minute. What is this puzzle? Because I don't want to accidentally mess anything up. Okay. Houseplant, here! This is one of those demon's tricks? On second thought, maybe it's just a plain old houseplant. Look how healthy it is. Somebody must be really taking care of it. I'm guessing that maybe my infinity isn't connecting fully whenever I do Inferno Burst. Okay. Oh! What the? Is this a kind of game or something? Are we supposed to balance against that weight on the other side? Well, in case you haven't noticed, I don't weigh a ton. Huh. Maybe I have to bloom these? That worked! Perfect! Look at that. Oh no, it's a ball pushing puzzle. This is gonna suck. Oh, not only is it a ball pushing puzzle, it's an ice ball pushing puzzle. Even better! Great! So now if I touch it, I actually get set on cold. Set on cold. I don't think that's an actual thing. I think it can be set on fire, but that's set on cold. I meant to say frozen, but apparently I'm an idiot. Alright, so we're introduced to the gimmick of the dungeon, and a chest. Obtained a vengeance slip. Alrighty then. Go take this back to the eye door. After I unfreeze myself, I do still love that you can just use the power slash to unfreeze. Like, that is such a cool thing. Whoa, hang on a second. This place is cool. No pun intended. I've always loved the look of any sort of ice palace or ice dungeon in a game. Or any piece of media, really. This is pretty. Okay, so yeah, that was my problem. It was literally just that my infinity symbols were not connecting. And like I said, I'm only gonna do this dungeon up till I find an origin mirror. And then I want to call it. Oh? Ah, I see. And I do like that it's, you know, using a lot of the powers now. There we go, perfect. It's also taken a bit out of Spectacle Rock's playbook from the Legend of Zelda series. You know, with the Twin Peaks kind of. What in the world? Ow, what the heck hit me? Shoot your cannon at me, buddy. Oh my gosh, even in mist, these things are still fast. Oh my word, I'm actually surprised that I... Wow, those cannons! If you're not in mist, you really can't even see the projectiles. That's wild. I have to remember that. Where are you shooting me? Slash that back. Oh, good. Okay, but there is my origin mirror. So I think I do want to take this opportunity to call it. I do like to keep these around 2-ish hours. And I've well past that at this point. But let me switch over to this room. Alright. I want to, as always, whenever I end these, I want to thank everybody that came out and watched. If you stuck around for a few minutes, the whole thing, or just a few seconds, it genuinely means the world to me. I think tomorrow I might have, I think on the schedule I'm playing, or I'm going to attempt to do all the failed maps for all the COD Zombies failures that I did, the round 20 fails. And then after that, I don't know. I don't think I'll be here this weekend at all. So I'll have to make a new schedule and have that all noted out. Also, before I forget, really, thank you to everyone that followed tonight. That was awesome. And especially thank you, Try Looney, I think is how you say your name? Thank you for the raid earlier. That was awesome. I doubt... Oh, I'm glowing. I doubt you're still here, but seriously, thank you. That was awesome. As for anything else, I don't really have much, but really, it really does mean the world to me. I'm really hoping to hit affiliate rank before the end of the summer. That'll be like a dream come true. I really can't thank you all enough for all the following and all the watching and, you know, just hanging out with me here. In these, few short months I've been active. But I'm gonna keep it short, or as short as possible, and I will see you all... Oh wait, no, I'm doing the wrong outro. Oh no. I have been the Zombie Prince, dear Ambrose, and I bid you all adieu.